Hi, this is Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It's Thanksgiving, the 27th of November, a little after 9 o'clock. Made it to Port Huron. Loved the gig. Uh, I wish I could do more in the coming days, weeks, months. I'm not sure. I'm going to list my next 3 gigs. I'm going to put tentative next to each of them, and I won't be able to confirm until I'm like right on them. I don't want to cancel, but I may have to. That's the needs of the business. Let's see. We're bringing in new people. Hopefully the weekend stabilize and all gets gravy again. Battery Volume 7 is out there for you aspiring writers. The logic, 200 prompts, some writing advice, and then it's on you. You write a prompt a week. Ideally, you do a prompt a week until after you're in the coffin. If you do that, you're a better writer. If you do that, you're a sharper writer. If you do that, you have all these ideas at your beck and call to be pulled out like TV dinners when you finally decide to do the novel. And by then, if you write enough short stories, you can probably make money off your homework. That's the logic in a nutshell, right? Write short story collections first, build your fan base, build your business, and then do the novel. Well, the next one I mean to do is the Antagonist Cookbook, Volume 5, 200 recipes, and in each recipe are 5 superpowers. You think of an idea, you start flipping around in pages, and boom, you're there. It's good for character creation, world building, yada yada. I gotta do some polishing. Work's slapping me around, especially with the holiday and whatnot. I will get it off to the editor probably early December. He'll get it back to me by Christmas, I think. Yeah, end of January. That deadline's doable. And then comes the weirdness. See, normally I would write a short story almost maybe last minute, and I just take a 2-hour span of time. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that anymore. I think what I'm going to do is the old way. Back in the beginning, when I discovered this battery system, when I had no clue what I was doing, I was getting over a breakup. I just started writing short stories. And I'll write a little here, go to work, come back, a little here. No aims, no business, nothing, no Tales Unlimited. Wasn't even a thought. Wasn't even a whim in my head. I just started writing and writing and writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. You're going to see some twisted little podcast out of me in the coming weeks and months, I think. To do what I need to do, I'm going to have to guerrilla write, so to speak. So look for that. And the short story for this week, Code Gravy. I went in with an idea. I want to write a story about a safe house. That's all I had. Pure pantser. I'll sit down, I'll just bang it out, but I could never sit down for just 2 hours. Not at all. Something always seemed to happen. I had to worry about this, da 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 da. So I maybe got a sixth of the story done. And then, for example, I was at the hotel, Port Huron, driving back. And then I walked into some crazy shift time. Work. And I finished it. Finished it all this morning. And yeah, I got my 2 hours in. Yeah. But it's not something I can expect. But the story was done in mystical sense. You're going after this kid. His parents were ritually murdered based on the way they were killed. Big stakes are involved. One of the top teams is sent in. You know, you're one of the good guys. You're like the rookie on the squad. And you're all basically monster hunters / secret agents. And it's a setup. It's a trap. They knew you were coming. They chop you up. 2 of you make it out. And you're both wounded. You're both bleeding out. You're being chased. You make it to a safe house. And there's a buzzer. You hit the buzzer and old guy answers the door. British, black. He's making breakfast. He's still in his pajamas when your last teammate dies. And you're like, hey, give me a defib kit, bring her back with it. And she's dead. And peers out as Range Rovers show up, and the one you're in is riddled with bullets. Somehow they tracked you. You drag her inside, close the door, and it's like, okay, you're getting ready for a breach. And he's like, don't worry about it. You're on safe ground. It's not a regular safe house. It's a diplomatic mission of sorts. Yes, you have embassies, and then you have these places that are considered not on American soil. They're on American soil, but they're not American soil. What government does this place represent? Hell. This guy figures out that this old dude is running a safe house linked to hell. And Washington sent you here in case things went pear-shaped. And they did. But seriously, a safe house run by hell? Definitely an unheroic piece. It's worthy. It's mean. I like it. Definitely going in. All right, I gotta go. I'm Marcus V. Calvert. This is Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. Please like and subscribe. You can find my books on Amazon and Kindle. More to come. Next year, I'm just going to get wild. I'm going back to the fiction side of this. And iVillain.net is where the books can be found. And have a nice, safe holiday. Stay out of prison. Stay off CNN. Make sure those of you who are hosting people, save some food for yourselves. Those of you who are going out to raid, take a lot of Rubbermaid and Tupperware with you and bring back the goodies. Either way, be safe and take care.